Great opportunity for our team to continue to play. I'm excited to go back to Baton Rouge. I lived there for quite some time, worked as an assistant there, admire Coach Mulkey and what she's been able to do. Just really looking forward to the opportunity. Proud of our team, and they deserve to be playing, and just really, really excited for them.
Having a history with LSU, just kind of dive a little deeper.
Oh, wow. My daughter was born in Baton Rouge. Yeah, so we have a lot of family that's still in Baton Rouge. I have a lot of family that's in Texas that's going to make the drive over. But it's kind of going home for me. You know, San Diego is my home. I was born and raised, but I did spend some time in Baton Rouge. So just a great opportunity. Looking forward to go see the Tiger on campus. It's just a storied program. Obviously, they've won a national championship. They've just, really kind of flipped the landscape of women's basketball, and they've just meant a lot to what we're doing on our side. And Coach Mulkey has just, won it as a player, as an assistant coach, and as a coach. So a lot to be admired there, and it's just going to be a great opportunity, a great fan base. It's going to be loud, and excited to go in and play.
So many storylines like you just mentioned, and I mentioned this to the girls as well, how has the moment hit you yet that this is all happening at one time?
It's like highs and lows. I was actually a little more nervous today than I was playing in the tournament. I don't know why, but I think it's more nerves and excitement for our girls. I mean, you start this process in the summer, and for it to all come to fruition right now is just – I'm just, overwhelmed with excitement for them, and looking forward to preparing.
You just talked about the summer. You guys 8-0, one of the best starts to the season in program history. Triple overtime win to cap it all off and end it for the Mountain West Conference title. Just talk to me about the journey leading up to this point.
Well, in my phone, if you were to look for our chat thread, it says 24-25 Mountain West champions. So I kind of manifested that in the summer when everyone got here on campus. I knew we were going to be talented. I knew we were going to have a chance to do something special, but I couldn't imagine how much the kids would enjoy the process. And, it's just been a really fun season to be a part of. And the young ladies have given their all. I mean, this is a great group of kids. I mean, they're in the gym all the time. I've talked about the sacrifice that some of them have made individually to be part of this program and to be part of this team. And that really is a testament to who they are as young women. So just really, really excited for them. I know I keep using that word. It's just a feeling that I haven't felt. I've been doing this for a long time, and I've never climbed a ladder and cut down nets. I've been to the NCAA before. That's not anything new. But just the excitement of watching a team have their dreams come true is really what it's about.
You just used that word excitement, but after the Mountain West Conference, time to use the word will. Talk to me about just the fight this team has.
Well, 3 overtimes, after beating the #1 team in our conference, beating UNLV, a team that's dominated the Mountain West for many, many years. We talked to the group about that wasn't the conference championship, and we needed to get up again for Wyoming. And their will throughout that game, that was a very well-played basketball game by both teams, and just did not give up. And, playing 55 minutes of basketball and battling the entire time, it's just a testament to their will and how much they believe and how together they are. And that's really what makes it so much fun.
In the conference has had more success away from their home court than you have this year. What do you and your staff see about this team that makes it so strong to be able to step up and succeed, in those sort of hostile environments?
We've had some success on the road. I think defensively we've made some jumps, and I think that's a big piece of it. But it's also, again, the depth. Sometimes a player might not, be playing as well as she can, and we've always had someone step up in her absence. And I think the superpower is our depth and being able to have a bench that can come in and contribute. So we're going to have our hands full. I mean, we're talking about a different type of brand of basketball in the SEC, but I think our girls will be up for the challenge and ready to go.
What are your thoughts about LSU? I mean, Anissa Morrow up for one of the National Player of the Year awards, Michaela Williams as well, Flau'jae Johnson, who was part of the national championship team. Just what sort of challenge are the Tigers going to provide?
I mean, they're a great basketball team and coached very, very well. We're going to have to really dial in. We'll go back and watch more film. I watch them. I follow them because I just enjoy watching them. But we'll see what we can do to try to put ourselves in a situation to win on the road. And we're going to have to rebound, and we're going to have to get back in transition because they're looking to push. And they are very, very good on the offensive glass. So we need to spend a lot of time in the next couple of days blocking out.
One of the things you spoke about after winning the title in Las Vegas was how important it was for you to get this program back to where it had been previously. You know, it's the first time since 2012 that both the men and the women have been to the big dance the same year. Just what does that mean, and how have you gotten the program back to that level?
Well, first I want to congratulate all the players that came before. I mean, it was so nice to see and hear all of the players that I've coached and ones that didn't play for me to congratulate us on the success that we've had. We've won here before. This is not anything new. I'm just happy that we were able to get it back. And it's just, we've had wonderful athletes come through this program. San Diego State is a nice landing spot. It just has everything that you need. You're going to compete for a championship. You're going to get a quality education, and you're 20 minutes from the beach. So, I mean, it's a destination city, and we've been lucky to have some of the players come through our program, and I'm grateful for every single one of them.
For San Diego as well, this is a really special moment for basketball and around this town, women's and men's. With the Aztecs having so many players who play high school here, UC San Diego dancing with y'all as well. Just how cool of a moment is it to be part of this for the San Diego basketball?
It is great for the community, and it's sometimes people forget that I'm born and raised here. I went to elementary, middle school, and high school in San Diego. I am born in Balboa Hospital. I'm a Navy baby, so this means a lot for us, for me and my family, and to have San Diego kids on our team. It just means the world to them. And I would have another conversation about the UCSD draw. I think that's a little unfair. They played great basketball and won a very tough championship game and went through the #1 seed to get there. So I'm excited for them, especially in their first year of eligibility. But to have both us, the men at San Diego State, and UCSD playing, it's just really, really cool for the city.
And then I got to know, too, with all that family, driving in from Texas, people there in Baton Rouge, how many tickets are you trying to?
I don't even know how many I have yet. First and foremost, I got to get a better outfit. I gotta make sure I'm ready to dress.
So we're talking, we talk game plan, we've talked, connections and storylines. What's something that we haven't talked about this matchup that you and your team know about that you kind of want to share with us?
I don't know if this answers the question, but I do want to talk about some of the individual storylines that have got us here. Just Callie Clark and the success that she's had at San Diego State, and finding a soft landing place for her to finish out her career, and how grateful she is and how grateful we are for her. Veronica Sheffy coming across town from USD and then being voted the MVP and having the season that she's had. Jaslyn Green, Adriana Quezada, just coming here and being able to finish out their career as champions. And most importantly, I want to shout out Kim Villalobos, who's been with me for 5 years and is loyal as the day is long. And I'm just really happy for her that this is what she's going to remember the most. She's been with me through the good and the bad. So again, I'm just grateful for these young women. Megan Fiso, who transferred from Michigan, who has had a really challenging year, but is one of the toughest soldiers I've ever met. Again, just excited for that group of seniors that they're going to end their year in the NCAA tournament competing for a championship.
Can you tell me your reaction when you first heard the matchup?
I kind of thought it was going to be that. I was leaning towards Oklahoma or LSU, so we were kind of already thinking that. But again, I'm just happy for everybody associated with the program, and this is a little bit of a personal trip for me, just being able to be at LSU for a couple years, and we had great success while we were there. We went to the Sweet 16 both years, and just excited for the opportunity. And Baton Rouge is a fun city, so we're excited.
And can you talk about their program and specifically this year? What kind of team are they?
A very good team, highly competitive, athletic team that can hit you from many different ways. Guards are very good, posts are very good. We talked about Morrow, who is one of the best to play right now, and obviously Flage is just a great human being, basketball player, person, and rapper. I mean, there's a lot of stuff going on in Baton Rouge that's exciting, and we're excited just to kind of dial in and figure out how we can compete.
And nerves versus excitement, how do you compare that?
I don't know what I'm feeling. I'm just all over the place. And, I think nerves and excitement, it's all the same. Not nervous for the opportunity, just excited for the chance to continue to play.
When it comes to the uncertainty of who you're going to get, how much scouting could you have done from Wednesday night when you guys won?
We did a little bit because we wanted to be prepared. So we were prepared for LSU. Well, not prepared. We started the preparation for LSU and Oklahoma because we figured we would be a 14 seed. But you never know, and I didn't want to do too much and be wasteful, but we did start watching and keeping an eye on them. And again, there's no way you can stop anybody that's playing in the NCAA right now, but we're just going to do our best to slow them down and figure out some ways we can be successful.
You've mentioned the senior group. How are you feeling for these freshmen?
The bar is set high, right? I mean, now, won a championship in their first year, but that doesn't surprise me. I mean, these kids have no fear. They don't know what they don't know, and, I was sitting next to Naomi and she's like, why not us? And I love it. I love that mentality. I love that thought process of we're going to go in there and give it a shot. We're a good basketball team too.
And the mentality of your team, are they going to be a little bit shocked or?
I don't think so. I mean, they're just excited to keep playing. Like I feel like I'm saying the same thing over and over again, but I think they're highly competitive, and their care factor is very, very high. So they're excited to get to work and start preparing. We had a couple practices after the tournament. I gave them some days off, but we've had 2 practices, and now we can dial into what the game plan is for LSU. We were just doing some shooting and staying in shape, I should say. But now we can kind of dive in with the staff. And I thought one of the best things that came out of the Mountain West tournament was they were locked in and focused on the game plan. So I expect nothing less as we move forward.
Next couple of days are going to look like before the team leading into the game?
Yeah, I was just doing that. I forgot. Ben sent me a text to come up here. I was already working. But I think we'll probably take tomorrow off, more importantly for us to study film and figure out the game plan. Practice Tuesday and Wednesday, go light on Thursday, travel, practice on Friday, and then play on Saturday.